this by 6'6", 327-pound right guard Robert Hunt. That's all-timer. He loved it. They all loved it. Why not?
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's been a crazy, crazy day in the NFL. I mean, it's a crazy, crazy day. We ended up having Odell Beckham Jr. signing with the Rams. We had Cam Newton, Cam going back to the Carolina Panthers. We had Randy Gregory getting the dreaded calf injury. And then we had Thursday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens going to the Miami Dolphins. 7-2? 7-2? I think 7-2. 7-2. Lamar Jackson and crew just like doing it up. The offense just scoring like crazy. Baltimore being the cardiac kids, having literally 3 big comeback victories and stuff, going against the Miami Dolphins, who literally had, I want to say, the 30th ranked offense, 32nd at running the football, 30th at passing the football. Tua had a fractured finger, and you got Jacoby Brissett, who's got a bad knee and bad elbow and everything else, and the Miami Dolphins, who are literally screwed the mentality of Tua basically being in this whole Deshaun Watson situation. And yet, their defense went in there and they punched, and I mean they punched the Baltimore Ravens in the mouth. They kicked their ass. And they finished the game by getting an interception in the end zone, literally making Lamar Jackson look like ass. And what that says is, I'm not going to say that the Miami Dolphins are a good team, because they're not. Miami has a long ways to go. Jacoby Brissett looked like he tore an ACL, wanted to come back in, but they brought in Tua, who had a fractured finger. And not that they did a whole lot on offense, it was really their defense that ended up picking up a fumble and an interception. But it was a couple of good plays between Jacoby Brissett before the half and Tua with the great pass in the second half. That was enough to make the difference of the win. This actually makes me feel better as a Dallas Cowboy fan. You said, what does this have to do with the Dallas Cowboys? It's more confirmation of the NFL is a week-to-week league. And sometimes, you can go through stretches where you have a lot of victories, just like we were doing. We'd won 6 games straight. Baltimore, seeming like nothing fazed them, that they could be down by 2 scores with, 8 minutes to go and come back and win and beat teams in overtime. But in the NFL, it's just hard to win all the time. It just is. And you're going to have weeks that are just going to be bad weeks. Do I think that Baltimore Ravens are now, oh my God, it's time to, tear up the script? They've been found out. They're a terrible team. They've got no chance. No. They're a good team. Teams have bad weeks, and that was a short week. And so being a short week, having to go to Miami, they look terrible. They just did. In the same way, the Buffalo Bills playing against the Jacksonville Jaguars looked terrible and got their ass handed to them. In the same way that the Rams looked terrible against the Titans. Was it Titans? Yeah. And got their ass handed to them. And the Cowboys looked terrible against Denver. It's football. It happens. You have bad games. Sometimes, it's one guy or 2 guys that just aren't having a good night. And that's what we had last week. Now, if the Cowboys come out and lay an egg against the Atlanta Falcons that got themselves a big win against the Saints, well, then that's a different story. But right now, I'm not ready to push the panic button. The thing that I look at with the Cowboys that has been almost incredible is how they've been able to sustain having injuries everywhere throughout this team. Losing Randy Gregory for the next 3 games is another big blow to this defense because Randy had been playing so well. But it's life in football. And we can't sit here and cry about how many injuries we've had. You know, everybody's had a lot of injuries. Hell, Baltimore had a whole lot of injuries before they even got out of training camp. It's the nature of the beast. It's how you respond to it. And, of course, as they always say, it's the next man up. And it's going to have to be the next man up. And when you are in that situation, that's where the rest of the team has to help toe the line. Now, for the Cowboys, again, you know, Kyle Pitts has been playing like a beast. Matty Ice has actually been playing pretty good as of late. And you're going to have a tough game, being that you're shorthanded of more than likely looks like Tyron Smith, as well as Randy Gregory and some others. But you're going to get some pieces back in Michael Gallup. And let's hope that Michael Gallup and the offense can help take up that extra slack. With the defense, oh, man, I'm tired. I can't wait till Sunday gets here and have another week of football. It's already week 10, y'all. The season is going really, really quick. In fact, my wife, she said, "Are you doing a tailgate?" I said, "Yeah, at the Washington game." She's like, "Well, don't you have to start planning that?" And in my mind, I kept thinking, "Oh, well, that's a long ways away." It's not that long away. I need to get working on getting that thing together and start getting the equipment and stuff and figuring out how many of you all are interested in going and doing a tailgate at FedEx Field, because it's only a few weeks away. So I will, I'll set up an email trail and start trying to find out, you know, if it's going to be 10 people or 400. So I know how much food we got to cook. It'll be in December, in the cold. I'll be taking these patio heaters with me because I ain't about to freeze my ass off. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to get in here and I'm going to carry my hind parts to bed because it's almost midnight. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And wow. The funniest thing that I saw tonight, I don't know if any of y'all watched the game. I think actually I got the end of it. But they threw a screen pass, and the guard for the Miami Dolphins, it looked like they were throwing it to him. I was like, is he an eligible receiver? He gets it. He starts rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and reaches out, and it would have been a touchdown except he was an ineligible touching of the football. What a crazy game. What a crazy game. All right. God willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, veterans, I thank you so much for all that you do, have done, and will do for all of us. I did a video at Quantico at the Marine Corps Museum, and I did it for you guys. I went through and I toured it and put it up there for you. So if you are a veteran and all, definitely check that out because I want to thank you guys. That being said, I'm going to go carry my behind to bed. Wow, what a game.